Hi all, today our topic is 3-phase 2-level PWM generator. Today we will see how to generate PWM signals by comparing a DC source voltage and a modulating signal of AC 400 watt or whatever it may be. So the overall system consists of a DC source, a converter and a 3-phase source and an RL load. So by comparing the DC source and the AC source, we are going to generate the PWM signals, and according to the PWM signals, the converter will convert the DC signals to AC signal. The AC signals get fed to the load, and we can see the signals into the the scope, or in the oscilloscope we can see how the switching is happening and how the voltage is varying. So let's start by putting a 400 volt DC source. So this is the 400 volt DC source, and now we need a converter. The converter, I am connecting it here, source to the converter, and now we need a reference point. The reference point is connected here, and a solver configuration over here. So the solver is getting connected here. The converter output, I mean this is the converter output end, and this is the port we are going to connect the switching signals. So the 2-level controller, the gate pulse we will get here, and we'll connect the gate to this gate signal, and for measuring the current we are connecting a current sensor over here. Okay, and again we need a RL load. So the RL load is coming here, and it gets terminated here. This is a neutral. We need a voltage measurement device over here, and a reference also. So reference is getting connected here. Now we need the current and voltage measurements. For that we need two converters. One is for current and one is for voltage. Both are getting connected to this scope. First one is current, the second one is for voltage, and we need to see these signals into an oscilloscope. So I am connecting a selector here, and we need to connect an oscilloscope here. So this is the oscilloscope. Now we are connecting a scope here to see the reference produced inside the 2-level controller, and we are going to see what is inside this 2-level controller. This is already modeled, and here we are giving two references. Either you can choose like this by clicking the switch, either you can choose, and this is a simple gain, and this is the reference sine wave. It is getting multiplied by this multiplication block, and here our reference VDC 400 volt is coming here. A 0 volt hold is for holding the signal for a particular time. So this is 1 by 10 into FSW. FSW is a constant that is already declared, and this is the main component, I mean the PWM generator, and the gate signals are getting connected to the gate driver. The gate driver is giving the signals to every triac or thyristor is connected to the bridge converter. It is getting multiplexed, and inside this PWM generator, here our sine wave VABC voltage is coming, here the DC voltage is coming, and a small program is written for getting the PWM, generating the PWM signals, or converting this required voltage waveforms which is accessible by this gate signal generator. So while we are looking into the gate signal generator, we can see that this is the FSW, the constant which we mentioned earlier, and the bias signals over here. So what is actually happening inside is, this is the PWM frequency, and this is a small integrator which will integrate from x0, that is the initial condition, to a particular limit. If you open this block, you can see the components which is given, or the component values given inside this block, and it is the T ABC. This is the sine voltage, and this is the switching voltage. It is getting compared through these XOR gates, and that's how these pulses are getting created over here. So we'll just run this model and see what is happening. So now we'll see the model running. So these are the waveforms generated. This is the frequency of the waveform, and these are the values, instantaneous values, and these are the controller voltages and the modulation waveforms. These are the load pattern.